shows you a bunch of nonsense. Okay, let me check if Twitch works right now. Yes, it does. Okay.
So do you have it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
I can stop streaming. So do you have it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
I can stop streaming. So do you have it?
Yes.
Okay. I can stop streaming. So do you have it?
Yes. And again, tablecloth mod doesn't work. Fuck. I have to turn it off. No, never mind, you're muted.
ご主人、おかえりにゃ。
Okay, so with small delay, which I'm sorry for, we are back into the game. It seems that this is Don Nikaku, so we missed one hand essentially. No Honba, so yeah, it was one hand. It was 2,300 point win for Patriarchatet. So
we're synced, right?
yes, it's now
Yeah,
Kyuso and Sampin.
All right.
Yes. So to get you guys up to the speed, the stream worked on RTMP, but never mind, we have run. So it's going to be Chundora.
チュンドラ。
So yes, going for another continuation Renchan with Chip Hand. Patriarchat gets 200 run on Teach. So we are in Ton Nikaku I Ponba. Patriarchat is on the dealer spot. So quick update. Yeah, essentially RTMP stream, which you could guys open in movie player, it worked. But since nobody uses movie players anymore, everyone streams from Netflix. Nobody could play it, so I had to dig out my stream key from Twitch. But it's all okay, we just missed 1.5, well, 2 rounds essentially, but nothing major happened. So, back to the stream.
It's nice hands. Maybe Patriarchatet could get what do you call the straight Yaku thing. Well, everyone's hand is bad per se.
Okay, everything is set up, apart from tablecloths which refused to work. I wonder why was the reason, because it wasn't an issue last time I streamed, so I will try to work this out in the meantime.
Well, nothing's happening. Or is something happening? I mean, it's all hands. It's all like.
So Teach is Enchanten, sorry, Ryanshanten for Chitoi, with Doradora, and I think that would be this or Ipeiko.
No, this is not a. Is this a Chitoy hand?
So yeah, he refused Chitoi and instead goes for
base.
safety Ipeiko.
This is Tanyo. This is easy Tanyo.
I think this might be the Toitsuba, because both Dubri and Juffy also have a lot of pairs on their hands. So Juffy also collected a lot of Dora. This is Dora Sun hand, with a possible opening for Quitan if he gets to call on the 6-pin, which might come out. And now he had a very nice opportunity to call into double Dora. Although, for just a little bit more information keeping, he could have called the Chi without revealing Akadora. There, he had the choice.
Does it matter?
It does. It doesn't show that you have one extra Dora to your opponents.
I mean, it intimidates them.
Yes, but he also drawn the Akadora 5-pin, which will save him from being in Atozuka a bit later. And may offer for a change in weight if he gets to draw the final Supin. Yeah, it seems that everyone is just going to go for that Quitan. Although Teach has a possible Furiten, sorry, not Furiten, Atozuka as well, if he draws Iman. I think Patriarchate is the only one who is keeping closed hand Tenpai. He's in Perlis.
He's gonna call this if he gets the opportunity, maybe, of four so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, everyone's already opening their hands. But Forso's not coming. And do you drop the Dora here? Akadora? No? No, right? Yeah. Alright.
私が甘かったせいですわ。
I think this should be okay.
Testing. Wait, that was Noten from Patriarchate?
Yeah, I think it was Noten because he hadn't had the isolated pair. It was part of his Mensu. But yeah, the duality of MJG. First they complain the entire thread that they have advertisements on Twitch. And suddenly when you stream literally anywhere else, it's absolutely shitfest.
How do you even have RMTP online? You can't, right? Can you?
I haven't checked if you can stream RTMP on some media player online. I know that every media player that you can install on your PC has an option like this. It didn't really... Well, I haven't had any issue with using it myself, but... well, figures. Let's focus on the game. I hope that now everything is clear, the volume levels are okay, because I had to set up everything in a hurry. So yeah, Ton Sankyoku, and nothing much really happens at the early game. Everyone keeps their hands shut. Well, Teach has double Dora, but his hand isn't really inviting for any open play, unless he decides to open for Sanshoku.
Based.
Yes.
Sanshoku.
There is Sanshoku Dora 2 chance here, although I don't really understand the call he made. Maybe he wanted to secure Akadora in pair, and that's... With that, he is in Ryan Shanten. Although
I mean, it's Ishanten, right? No?
It's Ryan Shanten. Unless he gets for... Yeah, that was not the call that could accept Ishanten. So yeah, now he's in Ishantem, although he will be very call reliant. on Dubriso actually feeding into his Sanshoku.
I mean, it's a base kind of goal since it's always required to open your hand according to Sakurai.
Yeah, and now Patriarchate.
Oh no, Teach Fault.
I always have issues trying to spell his nickname. I guess let's just call him Pat. Pat is in Tenpai. This is Aryan Man Riichi. Waiting for Sun and Robin. This is
What's
going to
Aryan
be
Man?
Riichi Dora. 340 with one Ura or Tsumo. It's going to be Mangan.
No, it's going to be a Vaiman since it's Ura 3.
Not going to be enough because with Tsumo it's going to be 3, and 3 Ura is still going to be 700.
So it's the wait's dead? Yeah, the wait's dead. Ouch. Well, it's plus 3,000.
And we have Ryuko.
私が甘かったせいですわ。
So yeah, slowly the game is going to proceed into Ton Yonkyoku, and we have a very interesting hand by Juffy. With double Yakuhe pair, it's very inviting to go for Toitoi Rush, because you can get easy Mangan if you get to call early.
1位です。
But instead he opens for a quick Chi, which gives him turn 3 Ishanten. So instead of going for Mangan, which would be pretty difficult to assemble, because Toitoi Rush is very lag dependent on your
こいつ
opponents,
の力分かってるよね。
he goes for cheap 1 or 2 hand. And then we have a very quick Riichi by Teach. This is
Yikes, Chitoy.
Riichi Chitoi Aka weight, which is I would say it's one of the hardest weights to actually go for, because 5s have this additional layer of danger associated with them, so not a lot of players can freely make a decision to discard them.
Everyone's gonna push this. I mean, it's an early Riichi. It's not scary at all.
Yeah, and in case of being Oya, you have this very inviting chance of
Juffy didn't can. Why?
why would you call Khan in this
I mean-
situation?
He's Tenpai, right?
And
That's an instant can.
that doesn't change anything.
It does.
It
Gives an extra
doesn't.
draw. No.
It doesn't.
No, because wait, no, it don't just.
Yeah, this is why you don't call Khan.
If he called can, he would have won. Oh,
He wouldn't.
リーチ、チートイ、ドラ。
yikes! Cringe hand.
Why the fuck would you even consider calling Khan in this situation? What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's Tenpai. It's Tenpai, right? And the flow.
And Oya is in Riichi, so you are going to feed another.
No.
Later
no.
on, after
It's
this
Tenpai.
match ends, we'll see. We'll see how would it
Yeah, we will see.
end if he were to call Khan.
See, he'd get the Rinshan.
Okay, so right now we have Dealer Repeat, Renchan by Teach. His hand isn't really that good, apart from having Anko of Haku in his hand, but there is no Dora, and his shapes are not really that good. Although he received Mensu right now, so I guess it makes him Ishanten, but the weight takes, well, any sort of improve. Oh, never mind, there it is.
Riichi instant? No, he doesn't Riichi.
This is
Maybe he's waiting
Damaten.
for
This is Damaten hand.
improvement, right?
Yes, but the thing is, improvements are maybe very difficult here.
リーチ
Look,
こいつの
please,
力
please.
分かってる
According
よ
to
ね
Flowbook 1, always wait one turn before reaching. That's good, that's good.
Yeah, with Penchan, if he wanted to improve that, he would have to go back into Shanten. For example, by keeping that 9 and 6 and discarding Pinzu Penchan. That could give him a chance to change into Rianmen or maybe Nobetan wait. But right now this is Penchan waiting on Sampin. Two of them are in Jufi's hand, one is in Pat's hand, and he's essentially, yeah, see? That would have been a Rianmen improvement if he were to wait until turn 9. But I think that would be too long.
Someone's gonna fall for Suji traps here. I feel it. Someone's gonna fall for it.
So yeah, Jufi is folding, which is kinda understandable. What Pat is going to do, because Rianso is kinda dangerous. It was Kabe one chance, because 3 of the Sanso were already visible, although there was still that one chance possibility, which tends to
And now the chase.
fuck up all the people. Yeah, this is going to be Riichi on Sanmenchan.
No, Sanmenchan. These Sanmenchans don't work. It's bad.
And this is also Sanmenchan, which is safe against Oya. So, if any other player gets a lapse of judgment, or maybe decides to, well, cut the losses and not deal into Oya, he might actually get their own. And it would be Riichi, Pinfu, Dora, Dora.
So why do Sanmenchans never work? Like, I've never seen a Sanmenchan in a tourney work.
They do work once in a while. People are just...
I mean, it's not working now.
So the thing is, Sanmenchan work too often. And because of that, people are expecting that they will work all the time. And yeah, Teach was sadly deadwalled. His final Agari tile was in the dead wall, and nobody dealt in, and well, nobody dealt into Pat either. So yeah, we are getting another Renchan, and this is very, very solid hand by Teach. This is essentially Ishanten. Ishanten for Pinfu, almost double Riichi.
It is. Whoa! What the hell? Is the Yakan what do you call the Yakuman with when you go around 7 rounds, 8 rounds? Is it active?
It's called Parenchan, and it's
Yeah?
supposed to be 8 rounds, although nobody really enforces it anymore. And the rule set for that was always unstable, because some rule sets demanded you that you were to sit as yourself as dealer for 8 Honba, 8 rounds. It wouldn't count if you were to inherit Honba sticks from another player. Other rule sets have distinction whether only dealer is eligible for the instant Yakuman, or if any other player is eligible for Yakuman. But let's be honest, you don't really see it like anymore. It's so improbable to actually keep the Honba counter for so long. I think the highest I saw myself was 7.
This is not Tenpai yet? This is Tenpai, right?
It is. This is Damaten Tenpai.
Why Damaten?
I don't know.
How do you explain this?
I don't know. Maybe because 2 Riichi sticks are in the pool and there is Honba 5. So this hand is already worth 1,500 plus 3,500 from the table payments. So it would be 5k.
I think Peach tried to follow Sakurai's orders of waiting 1 turn for improvement, but it doesn't count here since there's no improvement. Like, always reach your important hand. Is this hand not important? Look!
There was the improvement you wanted.
Oh, no.
Also, I don't really understand this always reach your important hands. Every hand is important. And yeah, we have Chase. This is no better than Riichi by top.
Oh,
And,
hell?
well, of course, Tsuma. So,
リーチ
Nora.
ピンフ
Wait, does he even need more Ura? Damn it, this is the... This is 6th Drenchen?
Yes.
What team is Teach again?
No. Okay, so someone said that I answered my own question and I should reach every hand, but that's not true. I was just trying to counterpoint the teachings of Sakurai, which, to be honest, I think are a very deliberate joke.
No, Flow Bros!
Do you remember that scene in Kung Pao where they say that they taught him wrong as a joke? I think this is what Sakurai book is all about.
But Sakura is always winning. How do you explain that?
Have you ever seen him play?
No?
Yeah, because the only thing we know about his play are those plot movies, which were obviously heavily romanticized.
Oh no, it was real in my mind. So, wait,
But
what's this? This is Yakuman.
wait a second. This is a Chinroto potential if he gets to draw. Chinroto Tanki.
He's
So-
going for it, right?
Yeah, I guess right now if, well, I guess if you want to go for maximum outcome.
Oh no!
Oh,
here
yeah, there it is. Chinroto Ishanten. If someone, well, it's going to be tight, very tight.
He's going for
And-
the hell with Tanki.
Yeah, Dobry is not afraid of anything. He just discarded. Okay, this is Tenpai.
No,
but
don't. He's
for
not gonna do
Noyaku.
it. Yes, good.
That would be Tenpai for Noyaku, and
リーチ
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, stop!
challenging the possible Yakuman. And yeah, now the hand is almost dead. The only thing
It's
that
not
could
yet dead.
save Pat, if he were to draw the final Cuman,
Yes, let's go!
and then hope
Go.
for the last Iman to emerge.
It's,
Holy shit!
it's going. It's happening.
I mean, this is safe. This is safe against. What?
No.
What? Wait, what?
What the hell? What?
What? The
Save them, bro.
fug? But yeah, that's
No.
Sandman was safe.
No.
And what now? What?
What? Huh?
There was still, unless I am mistaken, but there was still one more left in the wall. There was still a chance. I mean, now it's safe, so Teach can discard it. But
No, wait. What happened? Why?
was that a misclick?
It's a misclick, right? It has to be. I mean, this is a hot. Yeah, it was a misclick. I think. Yeah. It's an obvious misclick.
And yeah, we have a deal into Riichi. So it's going to be Riichi, Tanyao, Dora by Dubri. And let's see if he gets anything from the Dora lottery. Why is he waiting?
Yeah, the 20-second run technique.
But what
To
about
unnerve Teach.
what about emotes?
No need.
ロリーチタイヤをドラ
And yeah, no Dora lottery. But thanks to Ankan, this is 350. So worth the same as Chitoi with Aka and Riichi. Essentially, you get essentially one hand boost with that Ankan. But yeah, I don't think Teach would discard that Iman, especially since the danger of Chinroto was very real from his toyman.
Yeah, so, ouch, my head hurts. Why? .
Okay, so yeah, finally, after this very, very long string of Renchans, we are in Nan Ikyoku. And situation at the table essentially equalized. Everyone is kind of close to the starting point number. Juffy and Pat are tailing about 10k with change behind Teach, who is the first place with 33k. And this is a very nice hand for Juffy, especially as a dealer. This is Ryan Shanten, and now Ishanten improvement. Yeah, if he gets a nice draw of Roman, he could get a very nice 10 pie for Tanya or Dora.
But would you call this?
Yeah, on the opposite side, Dubri is Aryan Shanten with possibility of Itsudora if he draws well. Although getting the final Q pin will be then, well, difficult. There is one tile for Itsu. But as I said, there is one Q pin remaining in the wall, because one is Dora indicator and two are in hand of Patrick. We have an Ankan, and he discarded
the Dora.
Well, he was in full return for that, so I kinda understand this decision.
Yeah,
that's
but
too bad.
it was still minus flow points, I think.
Yeah, he's
Dropping
hellbent.
the Dora.
He's hellbent on getting that Itsu. And even if it will not work as Itsu, the possibility is still open for just men's in hand.
Yeah, I guess. And where's the... Oh no, it's not yet Riichi, right? It's still Ishanten.
Yes, it's still Ishanten, although depending on how it works out, he can go for Shampon. So the acceptance is pretty wide with this type of hand.
Well, no one's getting anything good except for... Yeah, I guess Juppy still eternally in Ishanten.
Yeah, and I think Teach made a wrong judgment about going for Menhon, because he couldn't get any sort of nice draws in Pinzu. Everything went to, well, essentially Dubri at that point. And we have finally a Tenpai. This is going to be Riichi, Takame, Tanyao with double Dora, waiting on Ro and Q-man. The weight is very open. There is only one Roman, two Roman in Pat's hand, and one Q-man on the table. So else we'll get a Tsumo close to Hotei, or like 5 out of his 8 winning tiles were in the dead wall. Well, 4. That's 4. Yeah, 4 tiles dead walled. What? That's a shame. I mean 3, because one of was the indicator. So yeah.
I mean, it's Aryan, man. It's bad.
Yeah, although still 3k and continuation of dealership is still okay. Okay, and we have very quick initiative by Teach, opening into pay Yakuhai with a double Dora.
Yeah, that's good.
This is Ryan Shanten. And it will be heavily reliant on getting that Supin. None of the players have one at this point. And Pat, this is, well, the hand shape is kind of worthless at this point, but there is double nun which he skipped for some reason.
Yeah, I mean...
Double nun and Hatsu and you skip. Going for what?
Something, you know? The... Wait for one more turn?
Yeah, but...
Always...
Yeah, Nani is dead right now, and if you go for Chitoi...
It's not right? Wait, it's dead?
Yeah, it is. Can't you see?
Damn, this hat knows how to drink.
Maybe... Well, I didn't really see it correctly. Maybe it was dead from the very beginning, and he drew into it. Sorry, I didn't focus on that. My bad. Maybe we are, flaming him, and he didn't have a chance. Fuck, I didn't see. Anyway, we have Tenpai for Teach. This is Aryan Man waiting on Rian and Uman for Pei Doradora. And Dubri is in Rian Shanten with Chun.
Yeah, it's far.
Pat's hand is stuck in the... It's not even Ishanten Hell, it's non-Shanten Hell.
What's the hat even planning here?
Folding at this point. Yeah, I see no escape from that hand. And Juffy is working on improvements. I think he's in Rian Shanten.
Come.
Oh no! Oh
Kan.
no! It's a dangerous gun.
No additional Dora. Very interesting Kan. Because it didn't give him any additional Dora. It opened his hand. I guess if he's not folding, then some additional value might be good. With Kan, I think it will be enough to bump the value of this hand into 340.
Probably just extra flow points to get that last 2-man. Yeah.
I mean, it's extra points anyways, because otherwise it would be 330. Now it's 340, so it's 1,300 points more. And I think that's not Tenpai yet.
No.
But Juffy is now in possible Furitan.
Chi! No. Is it Furitan? Yeah, it could be.
And yeah, by
But
the
it's
way,
easy to this.
we didn't notice, but Dubri is in Damaten. This is...
What?
Yeah. This is Damaten waiting on Su and Chipin.
Holy
So Juffy
why?
will lean if he pushes it, but I think he senses that there is something going off at this table.
So why would you Damaten this hand?
The main reason is that I would be afraid of the dealer. And yeah, now
because
Juffy
he's
is in
retarded.
Furitan.
Always Riichi. How is this so hard to do? Just Riichi. Nah.
あら、
Kaketan is why like this.
So yeah, we have another Renchan. So that's going to be pretty long Hanshan. Yeah, it's been going for 45 minutes. And we are still in non-Ikyoku.
We had that 5 Renchan round, so yeah.
So what do we have when it comes to High Pi? Dubiriso is in Rian Shanten for Chito Itaniao. Although Chito Itaniao is one of the most dangerous hands you can have in Mahjong, because if you get into Tenpai quickly, then sure, it's cool. But if you don't, then you are suddenly stuck with hand full of potentially dangerous tiles. And right now I think this hand has a potential to evolve into something a little bit better. Maybe Pinfu Ipei Gotaneo?
Ipeiko, yeah.
Okay,
This is instant open.
this is Ipeiko for Pat. And this hand will also have pretty interesting outcomes. So he decides to cut the isolated Supin instead of Penchan in Sozu.
Now he's aiming for the full flush Yaku.
The Menchin?
Yeah.
I guess it's only 4 tiles and it's kinda early. But right now Juffy is in Tenpai. This is Chun Nomi, waiting on Su and Chiman. So yeah, 1 hand win with 1 Riichi stick, 2 Honba, so it's going to be 1,500 points. 3,100 exactly. Pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good, especially since it's still early, so he doesn't need any big hits. just working slowly towards victory is a good course of action.
Why did Het drop the Dora East? Like, what's the logic behind this?
Maybe he did. Oh, maybe he didn't need it. Yeah, he got kind of punished. He missed a pair right now. I don't know if he would even need it. But yeah, with going for that Menzen Chinitsu, he's dodging all of the dangerous tiles, which would deal into Juffy's Tenpai. And there it is, Agari.
ごめん遊ばせチュン
Chun.
So yeah, another Renchon. We are in for a long game.
It's another city high-pie round, as usual. Like, there's no good hand here.
I would disagree. I think Pat's hand is kinda okay.
Really?
Yeah, I
His
mean,
hand?
he's in essentially similar spot to where he was before, meaning that he is 4 tiles away from Menchin. Although in this case I think it would be way quicker to just go for Pinfu instead of hoping for Shinitsu, unless he gets a like 2 more Pinzu draws in the first row. Then maybe he would be fast enough. And yeah, Teach's hand is progressing smoothly. He has a nice set of tiles in Manzu. Although I think this Penchan here is kinda too much.
Which Penchan? The Man
one-
Penchan?
1 and 2, yes.
I mean, isn't it an Itsu? Isn't he going for that?
I wouldn't say that Itsu it would be the best. Like, it would be pretty far from Itsu. And he's still missing 3.
No,
Sunman.
yeah, he only needs 2 tiles left. If he calls 1, let's say he calls 9 man, it's going to be Ishanten for it. And it's going to be secured.
Well, Itsudora 1, open. It's not really that big of a hand, but on the other hand, he doesn't really need anything big since he is first place. Jofi, on the other hand, isn't this Ishanten? For actual Itsu? The way better Ishanten for Itsu.
Yeah, it is. Wait, isn't it the same Juffy and Peach? No? They're waiting on the same tiles for Itsu?
Well, I guess they are, but the devil is in the detail, because as you can see, look at how their pairs are set up. In case of Teach, you have the pair of Uman hidden inside, and another pair. So the rest of his hand doesn't really come together, and he decides to open.
Yep. Well, he's Ishanten now.
Now he's in Nishanten.
That 9 months or 3 man is going to come easy. Perhaps.
Perchance. I don't know why is it even that funny.
And there, look.
Okay, so this is, as you said, this is Itsu Tenpai for Teach, waiting on Penchan Sanman. But this is a pair of Pat, so he doesn't really...
Yeah, but there's
He's
2
not
more.
going to discard those, and he's waiting on Su and Chi-man himself. Also for Itsu.
No, what? Wait. What?
So what the fuck? We have 3 players in Tenpai for Itsu, and now Juffy wins. This is Damaten, Itsu Doradora, Mangan, Oya Mangan.
Dama.
ドラドラ
No. Juffy won this round, but he lost this game. Can feel it.
Okay, we'll see.
Look.
Three
Look at
players
this.
in Tenpai for each suit. This is not something that you see anywhere, but that was a very good Damaten.
Nah, there are no good Damatens.
ポンですよ。
No, Hot Bros. No. This is punishment, I guess, for that Yakuman miss. But still. Ah. Everyone's hand is okay. Karen's gonna open. The Kakefag's gonna do something.
Chi.
Well, things are happening. Or are they?
Okay, I received information that Yakuman Virgin's stream server is back online. So I guess I will finish this session on Twitch to not complicate things any further, but the next streams should be back on the Yakuman Virgins. And yeah, the issue that caused web player to not work has been resolved, so it will not repeat anymore, at least for the for the foreseeable future. So right now we have quite interesting choice of hand building for Juffy. I guess he really wants to capitalize on that Akadora, so he is doing everything he can to draw any Sozo tiles next to it. Missing potential. He missed potential Tenpai on Ropin because of that Upin discard. And we have Pinfu Riichi by Pat. This is Riichi just Riichi Pinfu. And
yeah,
there is
Ipatsu
Tenpai.
Riichi. Oh no.
Yeah, so we have Tenpai Kanchan for Juffy waiting on Rosso and
Yeah, but there's only one left.
Yes. And then Pat is waiting for 3 possible tiles somewhere in the wall for E and Suman for Pinfu. And Suman is the door. Come again?
Would you run if you were Pat?
Of course. He doesn't have any liberty to pick his weights right now. He just needs to get any Agari he can and hope to turn things around in the East round. And then we have to deal in. So yeah, Shampon would have unironically saved Teach right now because he would miss the dealing in, but picking Arian and he dealt into Juffy. Nandorodora.
Nah. I mean, good wait. Oh,
It's not ending!
what the hell?
It's not ending!
Not again. No way.
So it's Nan Ikyoku Honba Go. And
Yeah,
yeah.
with Dora, yeah. Sure,
We
why
are-
not? Yeah, just give this.
fuck, I'm out of tea right now. Usually I just make another one in between games, but
Fuck, my T-bag just fell. Never mind. Oh, here. So what would you do? Would you drop the Dora? Oh, no, okay.
no,
As Juffy?
no. Of course not. He has already Yakuhai in Haku. And potential... although I didn't really see when he had drawn the Nan, but in this case I would keep Ton over Nan. Simply because Ton is your personal wind tile, meaning that only you can score Yakuhai on it, whereas Nan is around wind, and your Shimocha can score double Yaku high on it. So essentially you would want to discard it as soon as possible. But it's just like some minimal optimizations. They are not that important in the long run.
So Dubri's going for Chitoy?
Yeah, this is Ishanten for Chitoy with potentially free Dora. So it's Dama Mangan, on Riichi it's guaranteed Haneman, but the wait is going to be quite difficult because it's Suji to Itsu, if he gets it, but well, he has Upin Akadora and Rianpin is the Dora, so...
He missed one pair.
Yeah, but since he is going for maximum Dora acceptance, it's not like he has any liberty in choosing.
I mean, he's still keeping this East style, so...
And because it's safe.
Why?
It's safe against Oya.
リーチこいつの力
And
分かっ
there
て
we
るよ
have
ね
it. Tenpai by Teach. This is Mentanpin. Is it Sanshoku? Yeah, Mentanpin, Sanshoku, Tanya, Odora. And it's guaranteed. So, holy shit. So for
There you go.
Menpin, Sanshoku, Dora, it's already Mangan. Tanya Otakame is going to make it into Haneman. And
Dubri's gonna deal in.
ポンですよ
There you go.
Takame! So it's Haneman. And we will see the Baiman.
Is it?
リーチ
No, almost.
タイヤ
No,
を
no.
三色同順ドラドラハネマン
Yeah, so we have a nice Gyakten by Teach, and finally we have broken free out of that another very long Renchan. We are in Nan-Nikyoku, Patriarchate. Patriarchated. Pat the Hat player. Pat the Hat, yes, Pat the Hat, exactly. Pat the Hat is in the dealer seat. So let's see what do we have here. Double
Wow.
Penchan, Terminal Kanchan, and Haku, another Penchan. Yeah, not exactly the most optimal high pie to play as the dealer, especially if he wants to prioritize speed to gain some points.
Yeah, what is this hand? Like, what do you call this hand?
Shit hand.
Oh wait, no, like, what, he was able to get one. Ishanten.
I guess mistakes into miracles. This is Ishan 10 for. It is Ishan 10 for Noyaku, Uldora. There are some chances of actually making it into Itsu. If you go down in Shanten and hope for Itsu draws, but
It's a bit of a stretch. If trying for the Itsu here.
yeah, and meanwhile Dubri is Ryan Shanten for Chito Inomi, and Juffy is trying to regain his... Oh, there it is. So,
You see?
yeah, right now he has to choose... But
We see the Ishanten.
it wasn't improvement for Shanten, it was improvement for Yaku. So he has some flexibility now, and yeah. But,
Oh, 4. 4 man, not 1 man. Okay.
I think it was a good opportunity to discard it, because if he were to wait a bit longer, Juffy could actually win on this later on.
チ
But sensing that... Okay, his goes open, so this is now Riichi... Sorry, Itsu
No, no.
Dora. This is
yeah.
going to be Itsu Dora by Pat, 2,900 points. Kinda cheap.
Watch
And
the Dora.
he cannot incorporate this Dora because it would break his Yaku unless he were to go back in Shanten. But yeah, that would be completely pointless and
He could
reduce
have
his...
gotten the last 4 pin.
Yeah, but that would reduce his chances of winning this hand to absolute minimum. Okay, Juffy Shanten accepting the Rian pin into his hand. So now he's in very white Ponten and Chiten.
チです
So yeah, there it goes. Quitan Dora for Juffy, waiting on Ro and Papin.
Here it goes. The deal in. Here's the deal in.
I think yeah, he will discard Hatsu first, but the possibility is looming, and I don't think he will. Yeah, he will do it right now. So
Finally.
it's Sudara.
Okay, now it's the time. Start of the Gyakuten. Yeah, so 7 more rounds. Yeah, 7 more rounds with this hand. Surely, yeah. Good. It's workable. There's a chance if you believe hard enough. There can be miracles if you believe. Everyone has a fast hand, sure, but you know.
So, if you were Juffy, what would your plan be with this hand? Because on one hand, you have very quick calling opportunity if you were to call Hatsu, but it's not going to give you enough points. Well, there is one Honba.
South too.
I guess winning on 240 with Anko... Yeah, if he were to call Hatsu, he has Anko of Kyuso and Dora. I don't know, man. I'm wondering...
It's an easy call.
Anyway, yeah, Pat is in Ryan Shanten still, but there is a nice chance of actually getting into solid Ishanten on Ipeiko. If he gets Ryanso draw,
right? No, not
if
yet.
Pat gets Ryanso weight draw here, it's going to be Pin Futakama Ipeiko. The worst case would be him drawing the final Iman. Because not only it would be Yakula's hand, it would also pin him to Kanchan, which would be kind of worthless.
Yeah.
Okay, Dubir South Ishanten for no Yakuhen, and Teach is in Ishanten as well for Quitandora. Okay, that's actually the best draw Juffy could have. This is Ishanten for Hakudora's 3. So he can open anything right now, or keep it Menzen and stay in Damaten, which will hit for 8,000 points. But never mind, we have flow change, and Teach wins on Quitandora. And slowly but surely the game is getting close to the very end. We are Nan Sankyoku. Dobiriso is the dealer, and his hyper is absolute bullshit. Like it's not bullshit. It's just shit.
It's shit. Yeah, without the bull. I mean, why is it every league game there's always someone under 10,000 points? Like, it's kind of suspicious, don't you think?
Yeah, in times like this, you usually hope for Kyushu Kyohai to save you, but I think he wasn't having enough. I think it was 7 on the tiles. Yeah, I don't really see him getting any sort of value from this hand. It's going to be way too slow, and I think Teach is going to reach Tenpai really soon. He's in Ishanten for Riichi Nomi on Shampon, Sujito Itsu. But
so is
Dubri
hot.
Dubri is entering into Cheater Ryan Shanten.
Oh, not Tanyo? Oh, okay.
I mean, it's going to be Cheater Tanyao. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I think at this point he wants to open this hand. Also, notice that Haku is Dora, but we don't see any on the table right now. This is very strange. And maybe because of that, players may be a little bit more suspicious. Okay, Riichi Nomi by Pat.
Yeah, on this
Riichi Nami
Suji
waiting on Suji Trap Rian, so without the double Ura, I don't really see any saving grace for that hand, but Dobry is folding. I think he's resigning into third place acceptance, even though he had Ishanten for sorry, not Sananko, Chitoi.
Yeah, I mean, the hat's in hell right now, so they're scared, since the sands at the bottom of hell is magical sands.
Yeah, and right next to each other, both Teach and Juffy drawn one Haku Dora each. But since it's a life tile, Shonpai, it's going to be very dangerous to discard against Riichi. So last thing they want to do right now is to give some points to the last place. Yeah, so all three of them are folding because of that Haku. I think they would fold anyways.
Yeah.
Well, technically speaking, Juffy still has some fighting chance because he's in Rian Shanten. Although it would require him to discard the Dora. And yeah, Dubry had drawn the final winning tile of Pat. He's keeping it in Anko. So I guess we'll just see another Ryukoku.
Wow, it must be hell being the hat. Like, what the hell do you even do at this position?
Nothing.
Does it just accept your fate?
I mean, if you reach on Kanchan, another player happens to have an Anko of your winning tile, then you are fucked no matter what happens.
Why hat? Why do we have to be so unlucky, hat?
私が甘かったせいですわ。
PT 3,000 points, okay. Come on, Tenho. Oh, no. Yeah, so no Tenho, okay. I mean, what else would you look for at this point?
I mean, look at this. This is Ishanten for Chitoi Doradora.
Yeah, but
Look, if he were to hit Dubry with Haneman Ron, it would
be?
give him third place.
it could.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, I believe in this hat. Like,
So,
no, what?
wow.
No. Toy. Yeah, I mean, Toy.
So, yeah. Toi Toi Chun Dora's son is also a Haneman, and there
It's
is
good.
can
Go,
potential.
Pon.
それポン
Sorry, Pon. Sorry, Kan. Sorry, Pon. Go. Go, hat.
It's one way to actually finish this hand with clinging to some hope of getting third place. So yeah,
But what if it doesn't hit Dubry?
well, anyways, he had to get the final Han out of somewhere, whereas it was Uradora with Riichi or Tsumo, or getting third Dora.
Pon. Okay. Dubry's gonna drop it. He's gonna drop the one.
Of course, he's not
Dora,
going
yeah,
to
yeah,
drop
yeah.
it. Who do you
Gee.
like take him for?
Look,
He's
him
already in Bataori.
No, he's not. He's gonna drop it. I can feel it.
How was discarding Rian Pin here was not a Bataori? Like, he's just going to keep it. He's going to keep it. Yeah, I think that's the biggest fallacy you are committing with your all flawless or flowful whatever playstyle that you are attributing to your opponents that they are absolute idiots.
No, Flow Bros. He's laughing at us.
Who in the right fucking mind would discard fucking Dora into this hand?
No.
Sumo. So yeah, this is going to be Coke Sumo, Toi Toi, Chun, Dora, Mangan.
ドラにマンガン
Yeah, the dream is over, but still it was plus 8 points for his team. A way to alleviate the losses. So yeah, Teach
Yeah.
first, Juffy second, Dubry third place accepted, and Cope Tsumo for Pat for
I,
this.
I think it's good since it's invigorating the field. So next, we're gonna expect another Yakuman from the hat.
Okay, so let me refresh. I guess we'll have to take some break at least. Because this Hanshan was 70 minutes long. So I guess players need to catch a break. And I'm going to check if I can fix the tablecloth mode in the meantime. It works now apparently.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
the can. Oh yeah, we'll check it next time.
No, let's check it right now.
Oh yeah, sure.
Although I've set a new tablecloth, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit a template one. Holy shit, it looks so bad. But it only looks so bad because it kind of overlaps with itself. So it was which round it was? It was I think second, yes?
Second?
No, third one? It kind of blends together because of how long this Hanshan was.
It keeps on repeating.
Yes, it was Ton Yonkyoku, Honba 3, and he had a possibility to call Kan on turn 7 with none. And
what would be the...
So the Rinshan, if I read it correctly, would be... let's... Yeah, I always forget which one is the next in the order.
I think it's wrong.
But yeah, anyway, none of his winning tiles were in the dead wall, if that's what you're
Really?
asking about, yeah. And the next Dora, I think, in this case, yeah, because, yeah, Dora is the Suman, which is in blue. Uradora would be Pei, so Uradora would be Ton. And then the tiles on the left are new Kandora. So I think the Rinshan tile would be Suman. Yes, because usually it goes from the opposite side. So yeah, it would be Suman. Would he deal in actually?
No, I don't think
He would.
so.
No, he wouldn't, because Pat wasn't in Tenpai yet. And yeah, Teach was waiting on that 5-pin. And new Dora would be Ryan pin, and new Uradora would be Q-man. So he wouldn't give Teach any new Ura, but it would still be a very dangerous and kinda not worth it.
Yeah, but you have to check, the underlying flow principles behind the can.
So yeah, that's the another fallacy that people are doing. They think that, oh, okay, I'm going to deal with this tile. I know it, but I still have to check. And bam, then they deal into Haneman. Yeah,
No,
good.
no, it's not a fallacy, okay?
It's
It's something we can't see. That's why
if
we
it's
can't see it right now.
if
How can
it's
it be
not a
real if we
fallacy,
can't
then I
see it?
don't know what is.
It's flow. It's how
Okay.
mahjong just work.
Yeah, let me set up the next match, okay?
All right.
Okay, the games are started.
So no switches.
Come again?
No one switched players.
I don't know about the other table, but at our table, no, nobody switched. Can you tell me the order of the players?
Okay, it's Patriarchatet, then Juffy, then Dubri, then Teach.
Yes, I'm going to quickly see if tablecloth loads properly this time.
ご主人おかえりにゃ
Yes, it does. Okay, I don't know what was the issue last time. Okay, so we have 200 seconds, so 3 minutes with small change. I'm going to get myself another tea, so I'll be back in a second. You can talk on your own if you want.
All right. Yeah, so I've been asked many times, is it actually possible to have sex with a cat? Well, according to personal experience, no. It hurts. It's too tight. You know, the human cock is too big for cats, you know? Unless you're fucking a lioness or any big cat. That's a different story. Well, normal household cats are hard to fuck. First of all, say goodbye to natural lubrication. Well, if you really want to, bring a lot of lube. If you're determined to fuck your cat, yeah, they'll try a lot to move and to kill you. Yeah, and the worst part, doesn't even feel good. No, don't even call that sex. You know, it's more of your masturbation with a very angry cat. But
Ton Nikaku, Juffy is the dealer opening with a kinda okayish hand. There is Mensu, Ryanman and 2 pairs out there, so there is quite a lot to assemble the hand with. Dubriso has also very good high pie, which became even better.
Yeah.
Now he can discard Cupin and open this for Tanya Odora, or hope to keep it closed for Tanya Odora, but with close hand, you know. And this is Ishanten, already for Dubri.
Yeah, this is instant call, I think.
Yeah, and Teach, I think he's going for Chanta. Chanta with Dora. And Tenpai. So this is Damat and Tenpai. Tanya Odora, waiting on Sujitoitsu Shampon. Oh, and Paso.
Yeah, now
I
Riichi.
think he wants to improve it into Pinfu and then call Riichi. Because with Pinfu, it's going to be Mangan, essentially.
Yeah, I guess it's still early.
Yeah,
Sure.
But yeah,
Okay.
he waited 3 turns, now it's time for to call Riichi.
Yeah,
So,
that's fine.
Riichi, Tanya,
You should
Odora.
only wait one. Is Patriarchate gonna push off? No, okay.
Yeah, Pat's hand had no payoff, so discarding the Chun Toitsu here was a pretty solid decision against Riichi. Especially since Chun is door indicator, so there was only 1 remaining. And essentially
Yeah,
when you are
but
not
still.
pushed for points, it's not worth to risk uncertain Ishanten hand against Riichi when you see no door on the table.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess. There is no door on the table for now. Yeah, but this is Ishanten, right? You can still
And-
aim for that.
Yeah, Dubri would have to wait for 5 more turns in order to get improvement for his hand. So yeah, essentially everyone but Teach is folding, but I don't think Teach is going to finish this hand.
Hat's gonna
he's-
push this. This is Ishanten.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, for the hat.
I mean, kinda it is, but it's no Yaku, no Dora.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's Rian, man.
I mean, in the best possible case, it's going to be Sanmenchan, but Sanmenchan on Furitan.
Wait, Furitan? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think we are going to see the Ryukaku. A lot of the tiles are surprisingly still in the wall for Dubri, but we might have to deal with typical dead wall scenario here. And I think Teach had no safe tiles remaining. So yeah, that Ryanman discard was very... Oh, Tsumo.
Oh, there you go.
Riichi, Tsumo, Tanya, Dora, and 1 Uradora, or 2 Uradora.
How many? Oh,
One.
one.
So it's just a manga.
Yeah, it's just a manga. Sure, sure.
マンガン
Ah.
At least it's going faster than the last one.
So yeah, it's overall bad. I mean, Jupi's got a good hand, technically. And that's a good draw for the hat.
Although this
Wow.
Penchan in Pat's hand worries me a little bit, because Penchans are always... Well, when they come, it's usually a stroke of luck, and I don't think that keeping Haku over Rosso here is a good choice. I would actually go for wider acceptance.
それ
He's thinking of the Yakuman. He gave up.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the missed one.
because of the change in draw order, Dubry actually managed to get the Sanso, which would have been drawn by Pat otherwise. Which is, well, interesting. And yeah, Pat is still keeping that Chun, which is almost dead. And then we have Riichi. So this is Mentan Pindora, Takame Ipeiko. The Takame is not going to matter much because it's difference between 4 and 5 Han. Unless he gets Sumo or Uradora. Or Akadora fighting.
Yeah, so
And Oikake Riichi.
分
Oikake.
かってるよ
This
ね
is also Mentan Pin, although without Dora, for Teach. And
Yeah.
now I think would be the time for Pat
Nice
to
folding.
fold. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? It's like
Oikake.
perfectly normal for fold decision. And yeah, Iso Genbutsu. There isn't any better choice right now.
Yeah, so Teach is going to win this since he reached last. And according to the rules, those who Oikake always wins. You'll see the proof here. Unless it goes to Ryukoku, so that doesn't
and
count.
Pat is kinda fucked at this point because he has a hand full of Suji groups, so none of them were safe. So essentially,
look,
there it is, Sumo. Mentan Pin Sumo, 420.
リーチスモピンフタンヤオ
5,200. It's a
It was
hell.
not. It was not my phone.
Oh no, I think that was my alarm. I think.
It sounded
Yeah,
quite retro.
yeah, it's my alarm for to wake up. Like, geez.
What time is it even? In
It's here. It's 4:30 a.m. Yeah.
Are you usually waking up that early?
No, I normally don't sleep. Oh wait, Teach is well, bullshit hand for
Ishanten, but it's going to be. It's not going to be bullshit hand. It's going to be one hand.
All right. Wait, two hand if he gets the.
No, if he gets it, that means he will have to gimp his hand a little bit and go back
Oh,
in
now it
Shanten.
is.
Or maybe grid for Honitsu. Going for Honitsu would actually improve the value of this hand from 2,900 to 12k.
And
So
now
I
he's
think,
gonna go for it. No?
I don't know. I think it would be worth considering it's only first row. And the chances of getting that are actually pretty high. Oh, punished. But on the other hand, Dubry might actually block him because he has a pair of Haku and one Ton. But I think he will discard Ton in his
Yes.
next improvement. Because otherwise he would have to discard Dora.
And are you now? Oh yeah, he's now going for it.
I think now he really regrets that the decision. And yeah, Tenpai.
You
And
go for Toy Toy?
wow, Pat managed to discard 3 of his winning tiles just before it happened. So there are 2 outs remaining for Teach somewhere in the wall. So Toy Toy, it wouldn't be
Toy Toy.
that bad. Although, depending on which tile would he call, Dubry would block half of his, win Agari. And we
the deal
have
wait, huh?
no Yaku
From?
from Jiffy,
Oh,
which now was improved into Sanmen-chan Pinfu.
yeah. So the hat's in danger here. He's most
And yeah, I think he doesn't want to discard
ロンですわ
Huh?
ごめん遊ばせ
it's Pinfu. he didn't want to call Riichi because almost all of his weights were actually dead. All of the Iman, almost all of the Suman. I guess Shiman was the only one open, so maybe that was his reason to not call Riichi there.
Surely, right? That could be. I don't trust it, but well, it's a saint, so I'm not gonna argue against that kind of reasoning.
ポン
So yeah, an early call.
That's actually a very, very good hand by Pat, considering this is second turn. But Dubry is not missing a bit here. This is Tenpa, not Tenpa, Ishanten for Atozuke Tsunomi. And yeah,
Everyone falls for Tozuke, don't.
yeah.
It's
Although
okay.
going for Atozuke, hoping for honor tile, which is Dora indicator. Not
Wait, oh no, it is.
this, yeah. Usually you should take this into consideration. So, other than that, he has a chance of going for Toito if he draws another pair. Which I would go for, because otherwise his weights wouldn't be that good. It would be Kanchan. And I think he thinks the same thing, because he gotten rid of Suso acceptance.
ポン
And there it goes.
And there it goes, the final tune. So now this is Kanchan waiting on Pa in Chundora. So yeah, Teach in Ishanten, this is Riichi Doradora if he calls Riichi, and Pat also Ishanten. And Juffy, yeah, he's pretty far away.
Here?
Although, yeah, it's still far away.
And there you
Tenpai.
go. Tenpai.
Yes, but
Although
it's
the
going to
weight's a
be a rather weak Kanchan Tenpai for Richinomi. So,
リーチラ
uh,
What? Oh, okay.
シュンドラ
I mean, if you're going to reach if either 8 pin or 5 pin, you're gonna choose the 8 pin, right? Normally. So,
normally yes, but
Like,
well, I can't
probably
blame him.
inevitable.
He was the dealer, and it was quite late, so maybe it wouldn't be worth to actually try to improve it. So can't really blame him here for calling Riichi. Especially since he saw that Dora is out, so it wasn't that risky to call Riichi. So yeah, now Nan Nikeku, Juffy is the dealer.
yeah, but this is a bad hand.
Yeah, right now he's in the state of discarding all the Yakuhai tiles one by one. Although he kept that acceptance with discarding the Ryanman and Ryansu.
Katets in Ishanten as well as Stitch. Oh, it's Tenpai. Oh, no, not yet. Oh, not yet.
No, Tenpai Teach is in Ishanten for Chun Sanshoku.
Well, the 9 pin's not going out.
Ah, Tenpai.
Wait, Tenpai, okay.
Yeah, a very good draw, getting the Paso for Teach. So now, right now, he's going to have Takama wait on Q-pin and Yasume on Ropin. And Tenpai, this is Mentan pin.
And
For-
painful, really? No.
Sorry, not pinful. Riichi Tanyao. But he dealt into Takame. So Chun Sanshoku.
シュン三色同順
Wait, I thought hats were lucky. What happened? What's happening?
Mahjong is happening.
No! Our flow bonus hat bros!
So yeah, this Hanchan is going pretty fast. Did we have any Renchan as of yet?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember any.
Yep, gone in a blink of an eye. So both Juffy and Pat are in pretty dire straits because they are not going to have any dealer round remaining, and they are both kinda far away from taking second place. Whereas it can still be a deciding match between Dubry and Teach because both of them are still dealers or will be dealers, and they are very close to each other. So one sumo can swing at both sides really, and both of them are pretty lucky with their hands. So Dubry right now has a rather hard decision. I see that he has a chance of getting Pinfu Ipeiko with Dora.
Yeah, but
he
it's far.
It's not far. He's Ryan Shanten, although he's... Yeah, this is Ryan Shanten. Whereas Teach can have a double nun Dora Dora. But out of the blue, we have Juffy calling Riichi. This is Riichi Nomi on Kanchan, waiting on Chiso. So one of the...
Oh, we didn't wait for one turn.
He missed the upgrade to Aryan and Pinfu. Although,
Yeah,
I think in his case, since he had no Dora, it didn't make that much of a difference. This is literally third place acceptance.
yeah, but
Because if he were to
Ish.
aim for second place, he would wait a little bit to get as much value as possible.
so if Juppy only followed the teachings of Sakurai, he would have had an improvement right now. Is
I mean,
Dubry
Dubry
pushing?
is still in here. Oh no, he's not counting for Suji, Ryan solo discard. He's trying to secure his second place. On the other hand, Teach is trying to get an advantage. He discarded the double Nan and goes for Quitan Dora Dora. And he's in Ishanten. Tenpai. Yeah, not Tenpai yet. And it's not even an improvement. And he still had to push. And now this is
Hot. No, this is not Riichi.
Riichi Nomi.
He needs a
with-
pair.
Yeah, I mean, he can wait for a tanky, but this is not going to give him any value at all. And if he goes for tanky weight like this, he would literally be blocked by both Teach and Juffy. So he needs to switch this weight to something better. Like this.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, this is...
Riichi.
this is Arianen Pinfuaka. So I think it should be enough to get him third
And it's-
place with
it's
one Riichi
Sumo.
stick on the table.
Right now.
If he runs Dubry or Teach without Uradora, it's not going to be enough. If he gets Sumo or Agari on Juffy, it's going to be enough. Anyway, I would still... Both of them should take any Agari that will come their way.
I mean, yeah, it's South 3, so
And
Just
I
take-
believe
take-
right now Dubry has no save tiles. So he goes for double Nakasuji for both Juffy and Pat, the 6 Roman, which was kinda safe. Right now, he's in a
4
bind.
months safe.
It's not.
I mean, it's what do you call that? The middle thing, Suji thing.
Only against Juffy.
174.
Only against Juffy, not against Pat. It was very dangerous against Pat.
Yeah, and it's Hapsuji against Katet. So, I guess that counts. Oof,
先輩
nothing. It has to hurt.
So yeah, essentially, because of Rikoku, the situation didn't change really, because both Juffy and Pat received 1,500 points. 2 Riichi sticks on the table, Orasu time. Let's see how it works. And holy fucking shit, Teach already Ishanten?
What the hell? No, it's not. Is it?
It is.
No, it's no.
It is. It's Ishanten for Pinfu, and he with Riichi, Pinfu, 2,900 points with 2 Riichi sticks, 1 Honba. It would be enough to overtake Dubry.
No, if you just don't look at his styles, it's not going to be in Tenpai.
Oh,
Wait, huh?
Okay. Oh, this is Damaten.
okay,
This
Itsu?
is Damaten Itsu.
Wait, she's
リーチこいつの力分かってるよね
Yeah, Damaten Itsu. But 3 of his winning penchant tiles are in Juffy's hand, and Juffy, I think he's not going to discard any of them. He's going for Honitsu Toi Toi.
He might if he gets the 4 pin.
No,
1 pin.
no. He's going for Toi Toi because he's hoping that he'll get Agari on Dubri or Teach.
Huh? What?
Yeah.
What?
Mangan.
Riichi?
No,
Why?
I mean that reach would have been. Wait a second.
Huh?
What? I'm.
Oh wait, no, because two months were dead, so I guess
Yeah.
he thought it was a bad, But
I'm trying to just follow a few hands at once.
I mean, he didn't watch Saki. He's told us, right? When it comes to the important things. Oh wait, okay, I stand corrected.
It's
But-
going to be Riichi Dora.
It's Dora.
ドラ
But with all the Riichi sticks, it was barely enough to overtake
Base,
Juffy.
base,
So yeah,
place. Let's go.
actually that was pretty good skill, because I think he took into consideration that with all the Riichi stick and Hornbite would be enough to get the Gyakten, third place.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
So you actually know how to have to score points in order to win Mahjong? Huh, okay. Like, I didn't even expect that.
So that was a fun match, and it was
Yeah.
still very tense and emotional. Anyone could take it. And what do you know? Iron Defense by Dubri turned out to be effective, because he was pretty passive for most of the second half of the Hanchan, and his strategy of hoping that the remaining players will finish each other off turned out to be effective. So that's it. That was the EU10 Table A. Thank you
That
for
was a
watching.
game.
Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties at the very beginning. They will most probably not happen again. And yeah, I wish you all an enjoyable evening. See you next time.
See you all next time.